Hello, welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolfpack. It's your boy Santa, and I've got a bunch of red dildos coming down the chimney for you this weekend. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. 2 really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Bitcoin on the daily chart. Yes, we have had a nice little bounce play in effect, but we do have a little baby death cross right here where the 21 exponential moving average is crossing the 200 and it is rejecting right here with this nice doji candle. Look, I know there's a lot of hope and prayers on Twitter that Santa is gonna ho 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 and come down the chimney with a bag full of green dildos and have a huge party, but it just doesn't look like it. It looks bad right now. That doesn't mean that it can't go up, but the probabilities are low. Remember, there are no certainties. There are only probabilities, and this looks bad. This looks like it's going to roll over, and I'm sorry to say that because I definitely do want a Christmas pump, but I don't think there's going to be any green dildos underneath the tree. And for that matter, I don't think there's going to be any ho-ho-hos either. You decide what's more important. Hex on the daily chart. Hex is looking amazing. Hex is above the God whale pump, and it is kind of wicking down below right here. It is trying to hold some support. I think Hex is a buy. I think Hex has bottomed for right now. There's a lot of good volume down here. I did miss the bottom down here, but hey, that's okay. Wait for this to roll over. Some good buying spots are obvious places, you know, like if you're super bullish, like around 25 cents. Otherwise, anywhere from this area of 22 to 21 cents. The optimum buy, of course, is 21.3 cents because we want to confirm that daily uptrend. If it could just come down back here to reality and buy around 22 cents if you want to front run it a little bit. I think the main sell pressure for Hex has subsided. I think a lot of the stakes have already expired, and who knows, maybe Richard Hart's big jolly fat belly is actually the Santa we're looking for. I have no idea. Let's take a look at ETH. It's doing the same bullshit that BTC is doing. It's rejecting the 21, confirming a daily downtrend, and ADA surprisingly has been holding this pivot. Tell me these Fibonacci pivots don't work. It is trying to make a bounce attempt. It is rejecting the 21, so doing the same old crap. The only thing that's different is I think sand is pretty strong. Sand looks like it's going to float through this. Usually there's a pop, but it is floating through this. I think anything above $5.60 is going to be a reversal. Avalanche, look at this, confirmed daily uptrend. Avalanche is looking good. A good buy for Avalanche would be a nice little confirmation at about 104. Let's take a look at Mana. Mana is the incel's dream, and it looks like it is just in a daily downtrend. It's not as strong as sand, but if sand moves, it's likely that this will move as well. All right, let's talk a little bit about Pulse Chain. This is off Trayvon James's Twitter. Shout out to Trayvon James and BitBoy Crypto. You know, BitBoy Crypto was telling you to buy the top. Don't forget, I was the one who told you, hey, there's double bearish divergence here, and I sold. Remember, I bought an R8. But BitBoy Crypto, he was the guy. He was telling you to buy the top. We're going to 100K. Now look where we're at. And now if you remember, I actually made a video of a few weeks ago saying that BitBoy Crypto actually has Hex. And he's the kind of guy that will ban you in chat if you mention Hex because it's a scam. But at the same time, he was holding 80,000 Hex. Now look, I know that's not a lot of Hex or anything like that. But when he showed his portfolio, it was in there. So he is a little bit of a hypocrite. And now we have this. This is listen to his words on Pulse Chain.
We have some Pulse Chain. I'm not promoting it. I won't promote it. I'm not going to do a video on it. But definitely, I'm watching it. Just like, look, Hex was very interesting watching the price of that thing. That was crazy. We have some Pulse Chain.
Okay, so yeah, he sacked for Pulse Chain, but he is not going to promote it. He's not going to pump it, even though Pulse Chain is the only exciting thing that's going on in crypto right now. It's a BSC fork. It has a full system state of Ethereum on it. This is going to be badass. And why am I wearing this hat? Looking like Timcast IRL over here until Pulse Chain mainnet is live. That's how excited I am about it. Yes, I'm going to shower in it. Yes, I am going to eat and sleep in it. I'm waiting for Pulse Chain. That is how excited I am for Pulse Chain. Ex-Google CEO Schmidt joins Chainlink Labs as a strategic advisor. All right, so this is the guy who brainchild the censorship internet for China. Like, Google has been the king of censorship and manipulation, and I don't really like the sound of this. I think it could be good for Chainlink. I think he's very well connected, but do we want these people in cryptocurrency? I mean, we're all about decentralization. We're all about censorship resistance. I'm not really sure that this is a great look for Chainlink. I think that it's going to pump Chainlink's price. I think that this guy's super connected, but I don't want these type of people in crypto. That's just my personal opinion. I would like to hear from the Wolfpack. I would like to hear in the comments below, is this a good or a bad thing for Chainlink? Is this a good or a bad thing for crypto? On one hand, when we have these big execs with all their big power and all of their big connections in here, we're going to pump our price. But at what cost? Remember, there are no solutions. There are only trade-offs. Are we willing to trade off our freedom for price and pumping? That is a serious question, and I want to hear from my dogs in the Wolfpack. Please comment down below. A little bit of somber news for Bitcoin analytics. As a cherry on top of the discussion about top-heavy supply, we look at the unrealized price distribution, which shows all circulating BTC by its last transaction price. A quick glance reveals that 24.6% of all the supply is sitting above the current price of 47,000, meaning 1 in 4 BTC is currently underwater. Merry Rexmas, it's bad. Hopefully we get a little bit of a pump. If we can get above 50K, I think everybody will be very happy and in the Christmas spirit, I guess you could say. But yeah, 24.6% of the supply is wrecked. Hopefully that's not you. It's not me. It's a little slow of a news week, but here's an interesting story coming out of Turkey. As you know, they're going into hyperinflation, and the Turkish lira, their currency, has hit all-time lows against the dollar. And even though we are inflating the dollar like crazy, it is still the #1 reserve currency, and everything is going to collapse further against the dollar. It's called the milkshake theory if you want to look it up. The Turkish lira slump contributes to a rise in Turkey's daily crypto trades to over 1 million. I mean, that's really not that much, like 1 million trades, but that is the dream for us crypto people, that like if everything happens, if the world goes into some hyperinflationary event, that people will try to run and flee into crypto. The Federal Reserve's monetary policy is causing everyone to be speculators or basically lose their money. It's crazy. You know, they're talking about giving out free COVID tests, giving out free this and free that. Well, nothing is free. They're printing the money and inflating the money supply, which is stealing from your savings. You're actually paying for all of this useless stuff that they're pressing on to us. The goal is that maybe people will rush and flee into crypto, which obviously is going to make us rich because each and every one of you guys is an early adopter. If you're watching this, it really has not been too mainstream. So I don't know. I'm not really like too impressed with 1 million trades, but it looks like people are going further out the risk curve and are very willing to adopt cryptocurrency in hard times, which is bullish in the long term. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you are not part of the Wolfpack, consider giving me a like and a sub, and we're going to continue to make funny trolling content and very, very accurate chart predictions. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.